Good evening and welcome to the Timken Gymnasium here in Alliance, Ohio, as we have some OAC women's basketball for you here on OAC TV and 91.1 WRMU. I am William Moyer, here with me, BK, Brennan Kearns, and we've got a Purple Raider team here fighting to get into the OAC tournament, trying to take care of these Muskingum Muskies here tonight. BK, what are you looking for in this one for the Purple Raiders?
Well, I think they're going to come out here and just look to handle business. This is a young Muskingum team, 3 freshmen on the starting lineup. So Mount Union, a very veteran team in terms of seniors and what they bring to the table in leadership and depth. In that matter, this Muskingum team not coming with a lot of girls here for tonight's game, and Mount Union certainly plays with a lot of depth in their lineup. So Mount Union is just going to look to outscore them. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a press here early, try and tire this team out here in the first half before they get their fresh legs going up in that first quarter late. But Dede Nash, 8 points per game. McElroy is 41%, 36 of 87 in her last 87 this season on threes so far. So Elizabeth Mason, obviously 13 points per game there at the helm. So just they've been playing really well. 3-point line, 40% in their last 4 games, opposed to normally a 28% 3-point shooting team. So Mount Union playing really well, and they're going to look to hold Muskingum from the 3-point line. Traditionally 30% 3-point shooting team, and I think the 3-point line is how Muskingum's going to look to try to stay in the game tonight. They're 4-17, 2-12 in the OAC. So Mount Union's going to look to try to get a breeze win here tonight on Wednesday before they go play Heidelberg there on Saturday.
Yeah, we've got starters for this one for the Purple Raiders: Dede Nash, Haley Haywood, Allie Hudick, Michaela Dunkel, and Elizabeth Mason. Starters for Muskingum: Micaiah Edwards, Julia Janke, McKenna Bainey, Laurel Brown, Mackenzie Linscott. So we're in play now here. First play for the Purple Raiders. 3 offline there. So it's going to be Muskingum ball now. Muskingum wearing their red uniforms with the white numbers. Purple Raiders wearing their white uniforms with the purple numbers. Driving, now kick. And a 3 for Bainey to start the scoring off for the Muskies. Makes it 3-0. Hudick trying to get a quick shot on the other end. Kicks it back out. Dunkel looking for a pass over to Haywood. Back up top, Mason. Mason going to take a 3. And that one, no good. Rebounded by Brown. Now up to Bainey. Tried to get inside to Edwards. Couldn't get it in there. Back out now. A 3 taken from Linscott. That one no good. Rebounded by Haywood. Nice pass up to Mason, and Mason is blocked, but the ball is going to stay with the Purple Raiders.
And 0 for 3 so far in their start. 2 quick threes in this one, unable to fall. Now you're going to look to try to get to the block here for an easy one.
Nash inbounds it to Dunkel. Dunkel has to get it in the backcourt now. Back into the half-court offense for the Purple Raiders. Hudick. Passes over to Mason. Hudick thought about the 3, now drives, hands it off to Nash. Nash. Haywood with the 3. That one won't good. Offensive rebound. Dunkel. Back out. Mason. That one no good either. Dede Nash couldn't bring in the offensive board, and that's going to be Muskingum ball.
Great look so far here for the Purple Raiders, and got a late shot there in the shot clock, but a great look there to Haywood and a quick catch and shoot. So just looking here to start the game, get them to start falling.
8 minutes remaining in the first quarter. Muskingum up 3-0. Linscott hands it off to the driving Bainey, who travels as she tries to go up with that one. It's going to be Purple Raider basketball. Nice defensive effort there on the inside.
Yeah, absolutely. And Dunkel there, straight up, straight down. Good call there by the referee.
Dede Nash going to bring it up past half. Nash had 17 points in the Purple Raiders' last game against Otterbein. Led the Purple Raiders. Nash now, off to Mason. Back to Nash, taking a 3 and knocking that one down. Ties this game back up at 3. Purple Raiders now seeing that first shot fall. Hopefully they can continue that.
Here's the 1-3-1.
Purple Raiders in a press now. Still in a bit of a zone here. Ball inside to Edwards, putting the ball on the floor, going up with it, and it's blocked, I believe, by Dunkel. But Edwards getting the ball back, putting it back up. That's a second chance bucket there for Micaiah Edwards. Ferenczi, who's just checked into the game for the Purple Raiders. Going to be a foul there on the floor. Elizabeth Mason doing a good job there drawing that foul.
I'll see some quick checkouts early here within the first 3 minutes as Evanich will come in here for Dunkel.
Evanich has had some very good games, especially recently. She's very good really on both sides of the ball. Nash off to Haywood. Haywood for 3. That one won't go. Dede Nash getting the offensive rebound. Now Mason driving with the left hand. Can't get that one to fall. Rebounded by the Muskies. Brown up to Linscott. Edwards going to take a 3 and knock that one down. It's 8-3 Muskies early. 6:30 to go in the first quarter. Dede Nash going to take that shot from the elbow. Won't go. Offensive rebound, Evanich. Evanich gets it tipped, able to stay with it. And she is fouled there. Believe it's going to be on Linscott. Foul was on the floor.
That'll be team second, and we haven't seen much production here from the baseline. A couple baseline plays here for Mount Union, and not much going to the rim. We'll see if they try to get some easy layups here, as they are 1 for 9 to start this contest.
Got a couple more substitutions for the Purple Raiders. Tess Conroy and Lily Scott checking into the game. Ferenczi rising up from the elbow and knocking that one down. Nice shot there from Ferenczi. Makes it 8-5. Muskingum still with the lead. 6 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Edwards driving and gets another 2. She's got 7 early points here for the Muskies. And Ferenczi traveled there as she tried to make the inbounds pass to Mason. It's going to be Muskingum ball.
Looks like we might see that 1-3-1 come out here, or man.
Purple Raiders just picking up basically full court. Bicken gets trapped in the corner, able to pass out of it. Janke gets the ball stolen away. Mason bringing it up court. Crossing over, bounce pass. And Evanich putting in the easy 2. Gets fouled as well. Gonna have a free throw.
A great feed there from Mason, and she's such a threat coming down there in transition. Able to find Evanich there for the and 1. And she will finish here with a free throw at the line. 7-10, Muskingum leads.
Just a really smart play there by Elizabeth Mason. Able to slow herself down as she's driving into the lane and then make that easy bounce pass over to Evanich, and then Evanich just doing the rest of it. Knocks down that free throw as well, so it's 8-10 Muskies. Linscott gets the inbound into Bicking. Bicking passes it right back to Linscott. Purple Raiders again in a press here. Reynolds getting a couple screens. Going to be a foul called there. That foul on Ferenczi going to be her first.
Team's first as well, and just a tough physical play there. Got called for a block.
Janke trying to drive here on Lily Scott. Gets a switch, rising up, long 2. Can't get that one to fall. Rebounded by Evanich. Now Ferenczi bringing it up court on the near side. Mason at the free throw line, now passes it out to Scott. Scott driving, kicks it back out. Ferenczi from the elbow, can't get that one to fall. Rebounded by Bainey. Bicking kicks it back out. Janke driving, and she's blocked. That's going to be Purple Raider basketball. Ref says it was last off of Janke. And we're going to have a couple more Purple Raider substitutions here. Going to have Riley Hutton and Abby Muckleroy checking into the game for the Purple Raiders. Would love to see Muckleroy get a 3 up here. Give the Purple Raiders the lead.
Big momentum swing here for the Purple Raiders.
Lily Scott over to Hutton. Hutton getting a screen from Muckleroy. Scott driving, kicks it back out to Conroy. Conroy going to take a 3 and knock that one down.
She's been a big scoring attribution for this Mount Union squad.
Yeah, coming off the bench in these last few games, she has been really, really good. Lynn Scott. Triple team here from the Purple Raiders. Dye has to kick it out. 3 taken there. No good by Bainey. Foul on the floor. It's going to be on the Purple Raiders. It's going to be on Riley Hutton.
The Raiders pick up their second.
Bowen has to pass that one off. And the 2 there makes it 12-11 to the Muskies. Bucket coming from Reynolds. Muckleroy inside, getting the easy 2. Something went wrong there on the defensive side because Abby Muckleroy was wide open under the basket, getting the 2 and giving the Purple Raiders a 13-12 lead. Timeout called by the Muskies with 3:51 to go in the first quarter.
Yeah, after a 1 of 9 start, they're now 5 of 14 for the last 5. For Raiders rolling here. As of late, 3:51 to go, and part of what makes this team so good is their depth, and we kind of saw that when the starting 5 came out a little bit slow. As soon as the bench play kind of rolled in and the substitutions happened, we saw a big influx of points start coming along, offensive rebounds. Heavenage came with 1 or 2 on that point, some defensive plays down the stretch, and on top of that, you get a little bit more energy for this press that's clearly causing problems. It's caused 2 turnovers already, and we just saw that lead to points there from Muckleroy. Just a really big difference here when you can go so deep into your bench for fresh legs.
Yes, certainly. Mount Union already playing 10 different players in this game. 11, I think, actually. 11 players from the Purple Raiders been played so far in this one. Bainey bringing it past half. Tried to find Bicking cutting. Stolen by Evanich. Evanich at the top. Off to Muckleroy for 3. That one won't fall. Offensive rebound, Evanich. Evanich fighting through contact, going up. Can't get that one to fall. Another offensive rebound, that time by Muckleroy. She couldn't put it up through contact. Bicking brings it up for the Muskies. Bainey there tried to find Boeing across the lane. Couldn't get it to her. Purple Raider basketball now. Hutton with it in the corner. Drives, kicks. Back to Evanich. Lily Scott fakes a 3, and they're going to call her for a travel. It's going to be Muskie basketball.
They've definitely been a little quick with that first step and, have to put the ball on the floor before that back foot comes up. And just a quick one there, but be Mount Union's second turnover. They've forced a handful of turnovers here in the last few possessions for Muskingum. They'll look to keep that up here with the high defensive pressure.
Reynolds passes it. Edwards in the post, gets it tipped away there by Conroy. Nice quick hands by the sophomore. Now Hutton trying to drive into the lane, spins and goes up with the right hand, getting the 2. A great move there by the freshman.
Absolutely, and she knows how to get down to the hole.
Back up, Edwards tried to find cutting Muskie, couldn't get it to her. Janke gets that one to go, makes it 15-14 Purple Raiders. 2 minutes left in this first quarter.
Muskingum playing the Purple Raiders tough, tight here in the first half.
Conroy passes it off to Muckleroy. Muckleroy going to take a 3. That one won't go down. Rebounded by Edwards. Bicking bringing it up for the Muskies. Looking for a pass. Finds Reynolds. Back up top, Janke. Back with Bicking. She drives. Puts up a mid-range jumper. That one won't fall. Rebounded by Conroy. Scott trying to go coast to coast here. Finds Evanich in the lane. Evanich can't get that one to fall. Going to be a loose ball foul there on Muckleroy. That's going to be Muskingum ball. Going to have 5 substitutions here for the Purple Raiders. Going to bring that starting lineup back into the game with Mason, Hudick, Haywood, Nash, and Dunkel.
And they came out to a slow start, so looking to finish off here this first quarter a little bit stronger than when they started it.
And a quick jump ball called there. Mount Union able to trap Janke off of that press. Going to force Muskingum to pass it in again, as it is their possession off the jump ball. But a nice first play here as the starting unit is back in.
Dominant one press here, so you're trying to trap at the corners, take out the outlet pass.
That's exactly what the Purple Raiders do. Couldn't get the press. Ball all the way up to Brown. Brown driving, passes it off to Edwards. Now up top, Lynn Scott gets that 3 to fall. A friendly bounce.
Hey, talk about a friendly roll there. Ball just died on the back end.
17-15, Muskies lead it. Hudick getting it in the post to Dunkel. Dunkel's double team, kicks it back out to Nash. Nash gonna line up a 3. Can't get that one to fall. Offensive rebound, Mason, who puts it right back up and ties the game back up at 17. Brown. Nice steal there from Nash. And an easy 2 for Elizabeth Mason. A great press and then great team basketball there, finding Elizabeth Mason wide open inside, giving the Purple Raiders the 19-17 lead. Brown out to Janke. Shot clock turned off now, 10 seconds to go in this first quarter. Janke driving, spinning, kicks. Lynn Scott for 3. That one won't fall. Elizabeth Mason, her full court heave won't go, so it'll be a 19-17 Purple Raider lead after the first 10 minutes. BK, what did you think of those first 10 minutes of the game?
Yeah, definitely a slow start for the Purple Raiders, and not ever something you want to see, but great resilience to turn it around here. 8 of 22 for 36%. With the lead, however, Muskingum 50%, 7 of 14. Mount Union just doing a great job there on the turnovers, forcing 6 to their 2, and have 10 points off of turnovers. So absolutely capitalizing on almost every single one of those turnovers viewed, and that's credit to the press here. We knew that the 10, 12 girls that rotate between Mount Union was going to be huge with the fresh legs. Muskingum loaded with 3 freshmen at the starting lineup there. Not a huge rotation going on with that squad. So part of the game plan here is to speed them up and tire them out for the duration of this contest. And, you know, after the first quarter, it was kind of evident. You saw how fast and how quickly Muskingum can be quick to make mistakes, and how fast Mount Union can capitalize there on the back end. So certainly something to look forward to into this second quarter and the rest of the game is that turnover battle and how well Mount Union continues to apply pressure, scoring points off of those turnovers and trying to create the larger division between this game that we saw in Game 1.
And while we have this break, I'd like to remind everybody this first half is brought to you on 91.1 by Neston State, located in the Giant Eagle Plaza at 1816 West State Street in Alliance, Ohio. Neston State offers unique gifts, stylish home decor, and cards, and we thank Neston State for their support of 91.1 WRMU. Elizabeth Mason with a quick bucket here to start off the second quarter, makes it 21-17. She's got 6 points now. Lynn Scott able to get it up past half. Find her teammate Janke. Janke gonna rise up for a mid-range jumper. That one won't fall. Offensive rebound by Edwards, and Edwards is blocked by Dunkel. Mason, nice outlet bounce pass up to Haywood, who gets the and one.
And these are the kind of runs that separate the wheat from the chaff, and Mount Union striving forward on that one. Elizabeth Mason, her second feed on the transition into an and one. This one going to Haywood, and Haywood will go to the line here to finish what will be her 3rd point of the contest if she knocks down the free throw. And she's been having a really strong stretch here, playing really well all around the ball, offensively and defensively.
Yeah, she's been really good. And that last game against Otterbein, she was hot from 3 and
11 points in that contest.
Yeah.
She played a phenomenal game, and she's going to be a big attribute for this team going forward into the OAC finals. Haywood being a veteran on this squad, along with a lot of the others here in that starting 5, Nash, Haywood, Hudick. Dunkel's still a junior, but that's still a veteran in my eyes, too.
Brown was fouled there by Dunkel. She knocks down her first free throw. Makes it 23-18 Purple Raiders. 9:14 to go here in the first half. Knocks down the second one as well. 23-19. Dede Nash at the free throw line, driving, scooping that one, couldn't get it to fall. It's going to be Muskingum basketball. Lynn Scott looking for the inbound. Gets it in. Now Lynn Scott passes over to Janke. Bainey getting double teamed here by Nash and Hudick, able to get out of it. Pass it off to Brown. And then Brown with the pass that leads to nowhere. Going to be out of bounds. Purple Raider basketball.
Another turnover there for Muskingum, and another forced one for Mount Union. Haywood and Hudick will sit on the bench.
Dede Nash gonna bring it up for the Purple Raiders. Mason at the elbow, hands it off for Nash. Now Conroy getting a screen. Evanich now with it in the post. She gets that one stolen away by Lynn Scott. Lynn Scott bringing it up. Gives it off to Janke. Now back with Lynn Scott. Drives, kicks it back to Janke. Bainey fakes the 3. Up top, Janke. Jab step. Now she drives, spins, pump fakes, kicks it back out. Reynolds for 3 and knocks that one down from the corner. A 1-point Purple Raider lead now with 7:40 to go in the second quarter. Conroy gets that one blocked by Lynn Scott. Conroy trying to get on the floor, win the ball back, unable to do so. Janke gonna bring it up for the Muskies. Letting the offense develop. Janke dribbling it at the logo right now, getting a screen from Edwards now. Edwards now trying to work on Evidence in the post, kicks it back out. A 3, no good there. And it's going to be Purple Raider basketball.
Purple Raiders, we said in the beginning of this one, we're going to have to do a good job defending Muskingum from deep. Pretty decent three-point shooting team. It's kind of been the contest here. 4-8 for 50% for Muskingum, and that is why they are in this contest so far. Mount Union 2-9 from the three-point line.
Mason over to Ferenczi. Lily Scott now puts the ball on the floor, passes it off to Mason. Mason trying to work at the free throw line, has to pass it off to Evanich. Evanich drives, can't get that one to fall. Rebounded by Reynolds. Edwards driving on Evanich. She's tripped. It's going to be a foul, I believe, on Evanich. Yep, going to be her first of the game. And Muskingum going to inbound the ball again under the basket. 6:25 to go here in the second quarter. Purple Raiders lead it by 1. Hutton in the game for the Purple Raiders. She checks in for Conroy. Scott driving. And a charge going to be called there on Bainey. Some contact inside there as Bainey kind of threw the elbow as she was spinning. It's going to be Purple Raider ball.
Yeah, way to take that by Scott and play some solid defense all the way through. Got the call there.
Ferenczi off to McElroy. Good ball movement here from the Purple Raiders. Scott driving, puts that layup too hard off the backboard. Reynolds brings it up. Loose ball here. 3 players on the floor. Ferenczi able to get it out of the scrap. A wide open layup, and she misses it. Rebounded by Bicking. Now Muskingum in the half-court offense. Bainey spins, puts that one up, can't get it to fall. McElroy bringing it up now for the Purple Raiders. And her pass stolen by Edwards. Edwards trying to drive. Out of control there. She just threw one up, and that's now going to be Purple Raider basketball. Sloppy minute of basketball there.
I think it's been a sloppy couple minutes of basketball over here. Both teams here in a little bit of a scoring drought. Mount Union hasn't scored in 4 minutes. Muskingum hasn't scored in just under 3. They also have 4 turnovers in the last 4 minutes. So little cleanup is in order here in Alliance.
Ferenczi getting a screen from Mason. Now Hutton at the free throw line driving, scooping one up with the right hand, can't get it to fall. Offensive rebound, McElroy puts it back up, can't get it to fall. Another offensive rebound, this time by Hutton. Now Mason going to take a 3 and knock that one down. Ending the 4.5-minute scoring drought by the Purple Raiders.
When you're struggling to score, big offensive rebounds like that are how you get points back on the board.
Bicking going to take a 3. That one won't fall. Nice rebound, Elizabeth Mason. 4:30 to go here in the first half. Mason passes it off to Hutton. Bit of miscommunication there. Hutton hands it off to Mason. McElroy going to take a 3, and she knocks that one down. Back-to-back Purple Raider 3s.
Big stretch here after not scoring for a drought there.
29-22, Purple Raiders. And going to be a foul there on Mount Union. That foul on Lily Scott. So Muskingum going to inbound it from the sideline with 4:04 to go here in the first half. Mount Union up 29-22. Brown inbounds it to Bicking. Now Janke. Linscott driving, kicks it back out. Dye can't get that one to fall. Rebounded by Hutton. Hutton bringing it up, trying to go coast to coast. Bounce pass over to Mason. Mason can't get that layup to fall. Offensive rebound, Nash. She can't get it to fall. Now rebounded by Linscott. And a timeout going to be called there by Muskingum. With 3:37 to go here in the first half. Purple Raiders up 29-22.
You know, the tail of the tape still remains. Mount Union forcing 10 turnovers in this one to their 4 and doing very well on points off turnovers. 13 compared to Muskingum's 3 points off turnovers, which is more than what the difference of this game has been there. So huge props to Mount Union in that press and those quick traps, forcing a lot of turnovers and capitalization on those turnovers. Mount Union played really well in transition, finding open teammates. We've seen 2-and-1s out of the transition so far, and a big 3 there from McElroy. Although I don't think that was transition.
McElroy's 3?
Was McElroy's 3 transition?
No, that was in the half court.
Absolutely. But nonetheless, it's leading to good things down the stretch, and
certainly
Purple Raiders are holding a 7-point lead here with 3:37 left to play in the second quarter. And Muskingum playing tough. They're shooting the ball pretty well, moving the rock, playing some strong defense, forcing some misses early here. So Purple Raiders going to look to turn it up here in the last 3 minutes, give themselves a good lead going into half, and try to repeat what they did not too long ago against this Muskingum squad.
Muskingum gonna have the ball off the timeout. Bicking getting defended tightly there by Dede Nash as she crosses half. Janke with 3 Purple Raiders on her. And I believe that's another Muskingum timeout called. So we'll have another quick timeout here with 3:25 to go in this first half. And while we have this break, I'd like to remind everybody that this half is brought to you by Neston State, located in the Giant Eagle Plaza at 1816 West State Street in Alliance, Ohio. Neston State offers unique gifts, stylish home decor, and cards, and we thank Neston State for their continued support of 91.1 WRMU.
We're going to look to get back on this one. Muskingum will inbound from the baseline, and we will see pressure at the top of the key here from the Raiders.
Quick inbound, and Muskingum can't keep hold of the ball. Nash trying to go all the way with it, and gets an and one. What a take there from Nash.
And their 3rd and 1 of the night, and already looking good here. Finishing at the bucket, 1 of 2 from the free throw line tonight, so only their 3rd opportunity here from the charity stripe. And Nash will look to get one to go here, make this a 10-point contest with 3 minutes left. And that's what this Purple Raider team can do, score in bunches.
Nash knocks down the free throw as well. She's got 6 points now, and that's now a 10-point Purple Raider lead, their biggest of the game. It's a 9-0 Purple Raider run. Loose ball there. Refs are going to say it's Muskingum's.
But there's 10 seconds left that have been taken off of the shot clock. So I believe that's a 10-second violation as soon as that ball, unless that ball has to cross straight up at
Yeah, it looks like
at the halftime line.
21 seconds.
1 second, so they're going to have to throw this to the timeline.
Yeah, they have to get it past half court here. Let's see. Lynn Scott trying to get it past half. Can't find a teammate. Lily Scott brings it in, and she brings it up for the Purple Raiders. Mason driving with the left, going up and getting the 2. Great move there by Mason, who's up to 11.
Quick spree of scoring here, and that's what this press brings. A lot of turnovers, quick points on the back end. And when you're Mount Union, you can go 10, 12 deep into your lineup. Helps out a little bit that you can press all game.
Yeah, and it's an 11-0 Purple Raider run right now. They have gotten comfortable in this game and really forced Muskingum out of their comfort zone. Hutton, Nash, a long 2 from the corner. Can't knock that one down. Offensive rebound, Lily Scott. She's trapped underneath and tries to pass it out. Ball tipped out of bounds by Muskingum. It's going to stay with the Purple Raiders. Scott, the inbounder, getting it into Hutton. Hutton driving, kicks. Mason for 3, knocks that one down. Now a 14-0 Purple Raider run.
She's been shooting well from three-point line, especially in this one. Not her particular strong suit, but doing it really well here tonight.
Lynn Scott. Janke driving, going up. Can't get that one to fall. Rebounded by Mason. Mason bringing the ball up. Now hands it off to Nash. Nash driving, going up with the left and getting the 2. Purple Raiders able to get into the lane with not a lot of resistance.
And all of a sudden, it feels like they're running away with one here. And a lot of turnovers and a lot of points just spewing out of this Purple Raiders squad.
Scott couldn't get that one to fall. Elizabeth Mason almost getting a huge offensive board there, unable to, and we're going to have a complete 5 substitution here for Muskingum. Coach must have not been too happy with that lineup.
I think those girls were tired by that point, and we haven't seen a lot of substitutions here in this one, so That's what that press does.
Yeah. Three here from Brown. Can't get that one to fall. Offensive rebound. And going to be a foul there. Going to be 2 free throws for Baney. It's going to be the first foul of the game on Day Nash. Both teams with 4 fouls in this quarter. Next one would put the other team in the bonus.
Do want to credit Mount Union before a free throw is hit. 6 minute and 19 second, scoring drought ended as of right now. 16-0 run in the last 3 minutes for 8 turnovers. Wow, sorry, excuse me. 8 turnovers in the last 7 minutes.
Wow.
That was a little bit of a tongue twister.
You're good. 39-24 Purple Raider lead here. 1:30 to go in the first half. Nash hands it off to Scott. Scott getting a screen. McElroy wide open on the inside and gets another easy 2. That's the second time she's been wide open underneath and able to capitalize.
Now we normally see her from beyond the arc.
Yeah.
Seen 2 of them from her at the block on this one, so playing really well there. Abby McElroy is, and this press is certainly doing things to this Muskingum offense, trying to get it past. There's 27 seconds left on that shot clock. And
pass from Bicking there, unable to find a Muskingum teammate. Going to be Purple Raider basketball. Scott driving on the left side, kicks it back out to Nash. Nash just outside the free throw line. Now Hudick. Up top is Mason. Lily Scott wide open for 3. Can't get that one to fall. Offensive rebound, McElroy, and puts that one back in. McElroy with 9 points. And it's a 19-point Purple Raider lead here with under a minute to go in the first half.
Almost came up with the steal there, Abby McElroy, but she'll knock it out of bounds. And Purple Raider defense applying a lot of pressure here in the full court, and even more there on the half court. Forced a lot of turnovers here.
Shot clock turned off now. Sorry, no, not shot clock turned off. Got 10 seconds on the shot clock here. Dye trying to drive here on McElroy. Has to kick it out to Brown. Brown driving. Can't get that one to fall, but they're going to call a blocking foul there on McElroy. And that's going to put Muskingum to the line for 2 free throws.
And despite the free throws, they still have not scored a legitimate field goal in 7 minutes and 46 seconds.
Wow.
I believe since the opening of the quarter. So Mount Union's defense has just been phenomenal in this quarter. Let up 17 in the first quarter, only let up 7 so far in the second.
Brown misses the first free throw, knocks down the second. 43-25 here with 12.5 to go in the first half. Mount Union going to have the last shot here. We'll see what they want to put up. Elizabeth Mason going to inbound it to Nash. Nash bringing it up past half now on the left side. 7 on the game clock. Nash getting a screen from Mason. Back to Mason. Mason driving, putting a floater up. Can't get it to fall, and that is going to be the half. A 43-25 Purple Raider lead as the half is over. Looks like Dana Nash is down on the floor. Doesn't look like, looks like she's in a bit of pain. Gets up slowly, but she's up now.
She's holding her tailbone on that one.
Yeah.
It's never a tough bone to hit.
No.
Falling down on the floor there. So hopefully she's okay, and we might, with the lead they've got, we might see her take a rest there for a little bit of that second half. But nonetheless, a great half there from the Purple Raiders. Started off a little bit slow, 17-19, and at the end of that first quarter, 24-8, they won that second quarter and didn't allow a single made field goal in 7 minutes and 58 seconds of that 10-minute quarter. Only free throws, and I believe 1 bucket early. So Forcing a lot of turnovers in the name of the game. 15 turnovers for Mount Union to their 4, which has been absolutely stellar for their offensive performance here. 23 points on turnovers alone compared to Muskingum's 3. So definitely the tail of that run and what produced Mount Union to be on top of this one. So they're going to look to keep the pressure up and keep applying this press in the second half and have a large margin of victory here in the second half.
Yeah, and we'll be back here in about 10-12 minutes for the second half. An 18-point Purple lead as we go into the half. All right, welcome back to the second half of action between your University of Mount Union Purple Raiders and the Muskingum Fighting Muskies here on OAC TV and 91.1 WRMU. It's been a quick start to the second half already by the Purple Raiders. A turnover and a bucket by Day Nash, and Nash gets another bucket here with 9 minutes to go in the third quarter. It is a 47-25 Purple Raider lead, and now a Purple Raider steal. Quick steal here. Nash going to take a long two. Can't get that one to fall. Rebounded by the Muskies now. Going to be Janke bringing the ball up the court. Over to Brown. Brown looking for a pass. Finds Linscott up top. Over to Bainey. Now back with Linscott. In the corner. Edwards a long two. Knocks that one down. Makes it 47-27. Haywood takes a three. Can't get that one to drop. Linscott with the rebound. Linscott pushing the pace. Slows it down now. Edwards with it. Edwards been the leading scorer for the Muskies so far. She's got 9 points. Linscott taking a shot from the elbow. Can't get that one to drop. Brown with the offensive rebound for the Muskies and gets a second chance bucket there. Makes it 47-29.
A little stretch of life here for the Muskies to start the second half.
Under 8 to go in the third quarter. Allie Hudick. Elizabeth Mason with a long two. Can't get that one to fall. Gets her own rebound. Passes it off to Dunkel, and Dunkel able to get two.
And it looks effortless down there for Elizabeth Mason.
Really for the whole Purple Raider offense. They've been doing a really nice job offensively. Mason is fouled as she goes up with that one. That's going to be 2 free throws for Elizabeth Mason.
As we talked about effortless, going back to the charity stripe. 4-2 more, and Mount Union looking to make a statement. Elizabeth Mason is 6 of 14 in this game so far. 14 points, 2 of 3 from the three-point line tonight.
Mason knocks down that first free throw. The Purple Raiders, after the first quarter, I believe they were only up by 2 points. But since then, they have just kind of turned things on. Defensively, they've been really, really good, and offensively as well. They've been able to get to their spot, and the shots have been falling for them now. As Elizabeth Mason knocks out them both, and she's up to 16 points. Now the ball with Janke, driving, laying one up, and it falls, rolling around the rim, getting the friendly roll. Haywood driving, going up through contact with the left hand and getting that one to fall on the other end. Good bucket there by Haywood. And a quick Purple Raider steal. Nash hands it off, and Mason with the two. Elizabeth Mason with 18 points.
Well, chaos basketball getting up the floor here from Muskingum.
Finally, though, they're in their half-court offense now. Linscott driving, kicks it. Janke faked the three, now is going to take it. It won't fall. Rebounded by Dunkel. Beautiful pass there from Haywood inside. And Allie Hudick able to score her first 2 points of the game. We're going to have a timeout called here. But what a start to the third quarter by the Purple Raiders.
Picking up right where they left off. And you know, you got to credit to this Mount Union defense. They've forced more turnovers than Muskingum has made buckets. And
wow,
you know, that's
tough to do.
That is a tough statistic to acquire as a defense, but you know, it's a test off to them. They've done a really good job here on the front end of completely shutting down their half-court offense, and halftime not even allowing them to get to their half-court offense. So this has been kind of the running theme behind the last 8 minutes or so of the second quarter and the start of this one. So definitely something that Mount Union's looking to keep the pressure on. 24 of 54, 44%. They forced 19 turnovers, 29 points off turnovers alone. Muskingum 31 points in the entire game. So just a really strong defensive match here for Mount Union.
A plus 15 turnover margin for the Purple Raiders. You don't see that very often.
No.
That is, Purple Raiders have been dominant on that side.
It's a really tough thing to do, but this Muskingum team, they're a young team, and you know, it's tend to be how you beat these younger teams is with the press and let them make mistakes. You'll force a lot of turnovers on the back end.
Muskingum going to inbound it here. Going to be Gracie Brown to inbound. Bicking going to bring it up the court for the Muskies.
Looks like Mount Union will back off that press.
Bicking looking for a pass here. Gets over to Thorne. Now Boeing. Good Purple Raider defense here, just playing regular old man defense, but they've been playing it tight there, and the pass to the inside for Boeing is offline. It's going to be Purple Raider basketball. Willie Scott going to bring it up. Off to Ferenczi. Muckleroy. Willie Scott up top with it, gets a screen. And they're going to call an offensive foul there. Moving screen on Chelsea Evanich. Going to be Muskie ball.
A turnover there for the Purple Raiders. Their fifth of the game, excuse me.
Gracie Brown with it. Looking for a teammate. Gets it over to Dye. Brown again with it. Trying to get it inside to Boeing. Boeing couldn't get her hands on it. Lily Scott trying to run the fast break here. Off to Muckleroy. Muckleroy kicks it back out to Conroy. Wide open for three. Knocks that one down. 60-31. Purple Raiders leading it with 5 to go in the third quarter.
And that press still on here for the Purple Raiders. After a bucket score, it must be still on. Although up 29 here in the third.
Gracie Brown gonna bring it up past half for the Muskies. Dye driving, kicks it back out to Thorne. Now it's with Bicking. Dye trying to back down Muckleroy, putting up a left-hand hook. Can't get that one to fall. Rebounded by Muckleroy. Ferenczi with it. Conroy driving, kicks it cross court. Evidence can't knock that mid-range one down. Rebounded by Ferenczi, and she puts that one up with the left hand.
Yeah, talk about unbalanced, and somehow finds a way to get that offensive rebound down. Mount Union up 31.
Dye, that one rolling off the rim, couldn't get the roll that time. Evanich up to Conroy. Inside for Muckleroy. Muckleroy can't get that to fall. Now the Muskies trying to push the pace. Thorne trying to drive baseline, has to take it back out. Passes it off for Bicking. Bicking over to Boeing. Now Thorne. Three from Gracie Brown, knocks that one down. 62-34, Purple Raiders.
A tough three there from Brown.
Yeah.
Not come easy there for the Muskies so far.
Yeah, had a hand in her face, but able to get that one. Now Ferenczi trying to knock down a three on the other one. Knocks that one down. Ferenczi up to 7 points. She's had a very good game so far.
Wasted no time getting that three back. As Muskingum will take it from the baseline, we will see this diamond one press here still from the Purple Raiders.
Purple Raiders on a 14-3 run here in the last 4 minutes. They've knocked down 7 of the last 9 shots that they've taken. Edwards there, putting that one in on the other end. She is still the leading scorer for the Muskies. She's up to 11 now. The only Muskie in double figures. Evanich in the post. Getting the right hand and one.
Big and one there from Evanich and setting Mount Union up 31 here, looking to make it 32, 2:51 to play in this third quarter. Purple Raiders have absolutely dominated here in this one. Third quarter alone, they outscored Muskingum 24-11. Just another great defensive performance here from the Purple Raiders in this quarter.
Evanich now with the free throw, knocks that one down. Evanich up to 6 points, all of her points coming from 2 buckets, and she had 2 and 1s as well. Both of her buckets were coming with the foul. Reynolds couldn't get that one to fall for the Muskies. Rebounded by Dunkel, who just checked in. Had a full swap here for the Purple Raiders. Got the starting 5 back onto the court. Haywood with it in the corner. Up top for Mason. Gets it to Dunkel in the post, and Dunkel is going to be fouled. Going to say Edwards pushed her. That's the 3rd on Edwards. It's going to remain Purple Raider basketball. Dede Nash going to inbound it. Nash inbounds to Hudick. Good ball movement here from the Purple Raiders. Haywood with it up top. Over to Mason. Mason driving baseline. Bounce pass over to Nash. The long 2. Can't get that one to fall from the baseline. Lynn Scott. Reynolds kicks it back out to Lynn Scott. Brown for 3. Can't get that one to fall. Loose ball. Going to be a foul called there on Reynolds. It's going to be Purple Raider basketball. That's the 4th foul of the quarter on the Muskies. One more would put the Purple Raiders in the bonus for the final 1:49 of this quarter. Dunkel. Dede Nash now setting up offense, calling a play here. Mason with it at the elbow. Mason tried to find Hudick, who was cutting. Decided not to make the pass. Now Mason at the block has to kick it back out. Dunkel inside here. Dunkel trying to fight through contact, kicks it back out. That's stolen by Brown. Brown trying to go all the way, and she's fouled. Foul's going to be on the shot. I believe it's going to be 2 free throws for Brown.
We'll see Muskingum.
Oh, no, they're going to call that on the floor.
I thought that was the right call, especially if the foul was on Hudick, which I believe it was. Wow. Definitely an on-the-floor foul.
Inbound to Lynn Scott for the Muskies. Minute 10 to go here in the third quarter. Bainey kicks it. Ball tipped by Haywood. Kept in by the ref. Still with the Muskies. Janke couldn't get that one to fall. Lynn Scott with the offensive board, puts it back up and gets that to fall. 68-38 now. Under a minute to go in the third quarter. Great pass there from Dede Nash. Finds Elizabeth Mason in stride.
Oh, got away with a walk there.
I think you're right, BK. Reynolds couldn't get the layup to fall. Now Mason trying to run the fast break here. Mason gets the 2 and 1. She's got 22 points now.
Killing it there.
That might be. I'll have to check. That might be a career high for Elizabeth Mason. She is
no
playing
way.
out of her mind. You don't think
no
so?
Way. She might be. I think she's got to be 2 points shy of her career high. I think her career high is 24, maybe 20. No way. It's only 22. There's no way.
All right, I'm gonna have to. I'll have to look this up and get back to you, BK.
All right. I'm saying the over on 22 for sure.
Okay.
Well, if it is
23 now,
it is now 23. If it was 22, well, she will sit on the bench, so we will probably not get to find out if she'll. hit the career high or not.
Purple Raiders in the press there. Haley Haywood able to get it for the Purple Raiders. Dunkel tried to get the outlet pass up to McElroy. A little bit too hard on that one. Couldn't get it to her.
And they're having fun out there. Lots of smiles with the Purple Raiders in this one.
So the third quarter will end here. A 73-40 Purple Raider lead, and you're right, BK. Career high for Elizabeth Mason is 26.
Oh, it was close.
Had that last season at John Carroll. So she's 3 away from it. We'll see if she'll get that. I don't know. Her day might be done here. Purple Raiders up 33 with 10 to go, but either way, a great game for her so far.
I'm going to take a guess that her day is over here with 10 minutes to play in the fourth quarter.
It's her season high, though. It's her season high because that was last season. Before this, she scored 22 at Otterbein, so beating her season high by 1. So this is her season high here today against the Muskies.
She's shooting
an excellent game,
which always helps.
Yeah. You don't really think of Elizabeth Mason much as a three-point shooter, but she shoots 40% from beyond the arc.
Does she really?
Yeah, 40%. She just doesn't take as many as maybe your
that's a sleeper stat of the
McElroy or Day Nash, who are both great three-point shooters. But Elizabeth Mason, she doesn't take a whole lot, only a few a game, but she knocks them down. Shoots 40% from 3. Also 50% overall from the field and 75% from the free throw line.
I mean, certainly an aspect of her game that's underlooked. Even by us, I feel like, as somebody who looks at her statistics quite frequently for preparation in these games. I gotta say, not that I was discrediting Elizabeth Mason on her three-point opportunities, but
she's dominant inside, so you don't really think much of her outside game. But she can knock them down. Yeah,
Elizabeth Mason, killing it on all sides of the ball here.
Yeah. So here we go. Starting off this fourth quarter, we got Ferenczi, McElroy, Conroy, Evanich, and Lily Scott in the game for the Purple Raiders to start this fourth quarter. Evanich getting double teamed there in the post, kicks it back out to Ferenczi for 3, knocks that one down. Ferenczi with 10. 76-40 Purple Raiders. Edwards hands it off for Bainey, driving. Kicks it back out to Janke. 3 from Bainey, knocked down.
Quick strike there from Muskingum.
They've been shooting the 3 ball pretty well in this game. 6 of 14 from 3. A little bit over 40%. Conroy fouled as she went up with that one. That's going to be 2 free throws for her. It is a 33-point Purple Raider lead here with 9:05 to go. Conroy knocks down that first free throw.
No free throw routine. You ever notice that? Just straight business.
Wow. I mean, yeah,
all business.
No dribbles.
I don't think I've ever noticed
spinning the
that.
ball, nothing. Tess Conroy just gets the ball, shoots it. I mean, I like it.
Hey, what works.
Free throws, so much
you normally see a routine.
Yeah. So much of free throws is mental.
Oh, it's all mental.
There's so many guys who, I remember there was a guy at Akron U, Reggie McAdams, who was an excellent three-point shooter, shot about 40% from 3, but I think he might have only shot 50% from the free throw line. And I think it was just mental. Like, he had a great shot, he just could never hit his free throws. And yeah, I mean, if it works, no routine, I like it.
Certainly why they talk about routine, it's all body motion.
And doing the same thing over and over.
It is effortless to shoot a free throw.
Yeah.
I mean, you can just barely touch it up there, and you'll hit it off the back of the rim sometimes. So free throw's definitely a mental thing there. Tess Conroy, all business.
Here on the other end, 2 free throws for Janke. Knocks down the first, misses the second. 78-44, Purple Raiders. Ferenczi, back to Scott. Purple Raiders taking their time here offensively. Cross-court pass to Ferenczi. Ferenczi now putting the ball on the ground. Willie Scott driving, floats one up, can't get that one to fall, rebounded by Edwards. Edwards taking it up, defended by Evanich. Pass it off, now it's with Brown. Back up top, Edwards. Edwards gonna take a three and knocks that one down. 78-47 now.
A little life here for Muskingum late.
And Purple Raiders now. Conroy in the corner, gets it to McElroy, extended elbow. Cross-court pass to Scott, and Scott dribbles that one off her foot. That's going to be Muskingum basketball.
(78-47) with 7:50 here to play in the fourth.
Janke bringing it up court for the Muskies. Passes it off to Bainey. Now Edwards driving, putting that one up the right hand, blocked by McElroy. Now McElroy going to bring the ball up court. Passes it off to Ferenczi. .7:20 to go here in this final quarter. Ferenczi going to take another three. That one won't fall. And rebounded by Conroy. A strong rebound there. Over to Ferenczi, who's driving, kicks it back out. Cross-court pass, McElroy wide open for three. Can't get that one to fall. Too hard off the back of the rim. Rebounded by Brown for the Muskies. Janke. Bainey for three. Can't get that one to fall. Rebounded by Evanich. Evanich inside for McElroy. An easy two. What a pass there from Chelsea Evanich.
And that's been the name of her game tonight. Easy twos down low. They have not been guarding her much from the block.
Brown driving, floats one up and gets it off the back of the rim. 80-49 now, Purple Raiders. We're gonna have a substitution timeout here for the Purple Raiders. Gonna get Riley Hutton back into the game, as well as coming into the game for the Purple Raiders, Sierra Schlosser, Kelly Griffin, as well as Jayla Kallick and Carly Biesecker.
All new group in here for the Raiders.
Nice to see some of the younger players get some more time here. Show Coach Vanette what they have. Biesecker passes it off to Griffin. Griffin gonna line up a three. Can't get that one to fall. Rebounded by Boeing. Bicking gonna bring it up court. Now a three gonna be taken here by Janke. Can't get that one to fall. Biesecker gets her past, almost stolen there by Bicking. Bicking can't keep herself in bounds though. It's gonna stay Purple Raider basketball. Griffin passes it off to Kallick. And gonna be an offensive foul there on Sierra Schlosser.
It looked like she just kind of fell on that one.
Yeah,
just
tough
call
call
up
to
on the screen, but Sierra Schlosser not happy about that call against her. I see why. Well, nonetheless, it will be Muskingum basketball going the other way.
5:40 to go in this one. 31-point Purple Raider lead. Bainey, some nice defense there from Kallick. Inside now it's Boeing. And she puts one up, unable to get it to go. Gets her own rebound, and now we got a jump ball. Ball's gonna stay with the Muskies. Gonna have Bainey to inbound it here. Inbound to Boeing at the elbow, kicks it back out. And two can't fall there for Janke. And Hutton unable to control the rebound. It's going to stay with the Muskies.
review of some kind here. Referee's talking it over.
Gonna stay with the Muskies. Quick inbound to Boeing. Now Janke rising up for a mid-range jumper. Can't get that one to fall. And Biesecker bringing in the rebound, but can't keep herself in bounds. Ball's gonna stay with the Muskies yet again. Ball went out of the gym. Referee had to go retrieve it out there.
What are they?
The referee's talking something over here. Not sure what we got going on here.
Just in the shot clock, maybe?
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if that's what it is, but we'll see. Yeah, I don't know. Shot clock at 20, 5:06 to go here. Now we're back in play. Janke over to Bicking. Bicking driving. Bounce pass, Boeing. Baseline jumper. Can't get that one to fall. Offensive rebound. Bainey can't get it to fall. Ball being tipped around, now brought in by Griffin. Bringing it up for the Purple Raiders. Griffin driving, gets it stolen away by Janke. Janke trying to make a move here, gets by Calic in, putting in the layup on the left side. Nice move there. And pass inside, tipped away by the Muskies. Going to stay with the Purple Raiders here with 4:23 to go. 80-51.
But a scoring drought here for both teams.
Yeah, certainly.
A little bit.
Calic getting the inbound. Calic driving, kicks it to Griffin. Griffin, nice pass inside for Schlosser. Schlosser couldn't do anything with it, has to kick it back out to Calic. Now Hutton with it up top. Hutton spinning and putting it up with the right hand. Can't get it to fall, too hard off the glass. Now Bicking, driving, kicks. And 2 points again for Janke. She's up to 12 points now. Hutton with it for the Purple Raiders. Up top, Calic. She's going to line up a three. Can't get that one to fall. Rebounded by Bicking. Bicking. Janke going to drive here again, trying to put up with the left hand, and an and one this time. I believe that's 6 straight points for Janke.
Yeah, definitely getting her money's worth down there from the block. Certain that left side, and you wonder when they're going to cut her off and make her go right. But she's had their last 6 straight. Mount Union had one of their last 7.
Grace Knowlton checks into the game for the Purple Raiders for the first time. Janke couldn't knock down the free throw. Griffin, pass cross court to Calic. Calic knocks down the baseline jumper for the Purple Raiders, makes it 82-55. Good bucket there by the freshman. Reynolds can't get that mid-range jumper to fall. Griffin bringing it up. Griffin trying to go coast to coast. Now decides to kick it out to Knowlton. Griffin with it. A lot of off-ball movement here from the Purple Raiders. Calic going to take another mid-range jumper. That one won't fall. Bicking with a nice move, gets to the hoop and gets the 2, 82-57. Griffin hands it off to Knowlton. 2:25 to go here in this one. Biesecker. Up top, Knowlton. Knowlton driving. Gonna take a baseline mid-range. That won't fall. Rebounded. Biesecker had to put one up quick there. Couldn't get it to fall. And ball's gonna go out of bounds off the Muskies. It's gonna stay with the Purple Raiders here. Now 2 minutes to go.
82-57. We'll see another Mount Union Raider check in the game here.
Got number 24, Brooke Lime, checking into the game for the first time for the Purple Raiders. Also going to have Marina Sanders and Peyton Courthell checking into the game for the Purple Raiders. Two minutes left in this one. 25-point Purple Raider lead. Griffin inbounds it. Up top, Sanders. Hands it off to Knowlton. Now it's with Lime. Lime going to take a three. That one won't fall. And Courthell got the offensive rebound but had a foot out of bounds there, so it's going to be Muskie basketball. 1:48 to go.
Mount Union bench going to look to prove themselves here with these minutes here late in this one.
Yeah, and BK, as this game is winding down, what did you think of this Purple Raider performance today?
You know, it was all Purple Raiders other than the first quarter, and
yeah,
you know, slow start to this one against a team that you feel you should beat as Mount Union, and certainly a team you need to beat in terms of the OAC. And I thought that they came out here and showed a great defensive display of what they can do on the press break, and just a lot of other things offensively, defensively. They've proven they have depth and can rotate well, strong from the three-point line as of late, and so they're coming together like glue here to end this season well, going into the OAC conference play. So a great spot for them to be in here late in February.
Three taken there by Edwards, won't fall. Loose ball brought in by Thorne. Muskie's with it. Now a minute to go. Edwards fakes the three, drives, goes up with the right hand and gets that one to fall. 82-59. Great game today from Elizabeth Mason. She had 23 points, 8 rebounds, and 4 assists. Had a season high in points. And Day Nash as well with a great game. She had 12 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists. Foul called there. On the Purple Raiders.
37.5 left to play here. 82-59. Muskingum is at the line 4-2. And Mount Union will look to improve their record here tonight as they go on this weekend to play Heidelberg on Saturday.
Yeah, Mount Union going to get back to 500 on the season. 11-11. Going to improve to 6-9 in OAC play, and depending on the other results tonight, they could be tied for 6th place in the OAC. The top 6 teams in the OAC make it to the postseason, play in the OAC tournament. So Mount Union still got a lot to fight for, and a win tonight would be huge for the Purple Raiders. So this is really a great win that the Purple Raiders need in this one. And on the men's side, Mount Union with a 61-56 lead with 4 minutes to go. Still a close one over there, but hopefully the Purple Raiders can get it done. An 18-point game so far by Elijah Farrington. It's great to see. And it looks like this game will be about over here with 9 seconds to go. Kelly Griffin just going to bring it up past half. And that will do it. A 82-61 Purple Raider win here over the Muskingum Fighting Muskies. Mount Union still fighting to make it to the OAC tournament. This win here tonight is huge for them. BK, any final thoughts on this one?
Just a great defensive matchup. When you force as many turnovers as they have field goals made, you're surely going to win any game you play in that regard. So just great defense turning into offense. Really looking forward to seeing this team in March.
Yep, and whether you were watching on OAC TV, listening on 91.1 WRMU, thank you for tuning in.